Good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining us. Let's collectively bow down to Shri Mataji, raise our Kundalini and put ourselves into Bandhan.
त्वमेव साक्षात् श्री महालक्ष्मी महासरस्वती महाकाली त्रिगुणात्मिका कुण्डलिनी साक्षात् श्री आदिशक्ति माताजी श्री निर्मला देव्यै नमो नमः। ॐ त्वमेव साक्षात् श्रीकल्की साक्षात् श्री आदिशक्ति माताजी श्री निर्मला देव्यै नमो नमः। ॐ त्वमेव साक्षात् श्रीकल्की साक्षात् श्री सहस्रार स्वामिनी मोक्षप्रदायिनी माताजी श्री निर्मला देव्यै नमो नमः। ॐ त्वमेव साक्षात् श्री गणेश साक्षात् श्री आदिशक्ति माताजी श्री निर्मला देव्यै नमो नमः।
just continue on in some silence for a little bit, and then we'll play the talk for this morning, which is a 1993 birthday puja talk.
To speak, even for me. To see so many Sahajogis sitting here with such shining faces from all over the world, as if my vision has taken its form today. I see in you the saviors of tomorrow who are going to save this world from all the Kali Yuga calamities that are surrounding us. Is coming from all sides, while you people have really taken your second birth from this pond of Kali Yuga and have really become beautiful lotuses of different colors, hues, fragrance and beauty. Instead of you celebrating my birthday, it's better I celebrate your birthdays. As I told you the other day that it is you who are such great seekers, seekers of truth, of love, that it could work out Otherwise it would have been impossible. To even transform one person is very difficult. But you were so sensitive and so deep that this subtle knowledge, I don't know how it penetrated your being. It's unbelievable. I can't believe myself. What great people have taken birth in this Kali Yuga. No one can believe that there are so many saints are sitting before me, so many walis, so many nabis are sitting before me. In the history of spirituality, it has never happened. Even in the heavens, there are few devatas and devas, not so many. One better than the other. Such beautiful heart, such brilliant brains, and such active attention is really, I thank you all that this 70th birthday I could see so many people which I never expected. You know, Sahaja was started with one person. And then those who came also, out of them some were power-oriented, money-oriented, all kinds of people created problems for us. One after another, so many problems came. And also there were many who were of a very low-level seekers. But I find today they have all come up beautifully. I cannot distinguish one from another the way it has happened. And the commitment you have to Sahaja is the greatest blessings for this world. I could not do it alone, you know that. If I could do it, I would not have needed you. You are the channels, and you have to work it out further and further. It is really remarkable the way Delhi people have organized everything. First of all, everybody was very much keyed on to the 70th birthday. I don't know what was the reason, but whatever it is. And then Delhi people said, this time we are going to celebrate Mataji, your birthday in Delhi. I said, everybody is on it, so be careful. It's not going to be easy. It's a big headache. So many will be coming down. But they didn't expect so much, I'm sure. People are coming, 100 are coming from there, 100 from there. I said, are you worried? They said, no, we are very happy about it. I saw their enthusiasm, their organization, the way they have done it. The best part of it, Delhi, which is a place where all kinds of politicians live, have groups and politics and all that. But in Sahaja, in Delhi, there is no politics. There is no quarreling. There is no pulling each other's legs. It's a very remarkable thing it to happen in a place like Delhi, where every day what you hear that even in our parliament they are beating each other. Perhaps in this hell only this goodness was to be born and to be manifested by Sahajogis. The knowledge of Sahaja, as you know, is extremely, extremely subtle. And it's not easy to penetrate into the so-called people who call themselves intellectuals or who are absolutely bowed down to their conditionings. So on one side we have the masses who are ignorant, on the other side the classes who live in the frame that they have made out of their brains. Both ways I think they are extremely gross. But the way they have absorbed this subtle nectar of divinity is something unbelievable. Nobody can comprehend even that there were so many born after my birth on this earth, or some maybe before also, very few. Just after my birth they were born here in this world to get to Sahaja. But when I saw the world, I was shocked, more shocked than Kabira himself. I said, how will I talk to anyone about it? My family members, I didn't know how will I open the subject to them. It was impossible. So much was darkness of ignorance. How will they believe that there is really divinity? There is totality waiting for them. They all believed into some sort of a religion which had no connection with reality. And it was impossible even to envisage the method by which I could talk to them. I remember the first incident when we went to Nargol, where I had opened the Sahasrara. The first person who got realization was a Gujarati and a jeweler. Immediately, all the other, there were hardly about 35 people. They started saying that of course he's a rich man, he's a jeweler, so mother has given him realization. I think that the first time and last time I really got angry. I started shouting at them. They're good for nothing, useless people, you can never take to divinity, and I had really thought that stop it now. When I have to take another life, another time, when people will understand what is Sahaja. But after that, suddenly people started feeling the cool breeze in their hands. Immediately, after my shouting, imagine. And they said, Mother, you know, it's working. It's working in us. It's working out of us. Thus we got 12 people. And one lady whom I had given before also, she was the 14th. Thus, first we had only these 14 Sahajas, for whom it was something out of the blue. They were all flabbergasted. They didn't know what it was. And then surprisingly, in one of our programs, a lady who was possessed by some Brahmin came and started saying, Jagadamba, Jagadamba. They couldn't understand. I never told them what I was, never. I've never told otherwise also. So then she recited a poem from Saundarya Lahari in Sanskrit language, and she was just a maid servant and in a man's voice. So everybody was shocked that the bhoots should say all these things. And then she went away. After that, these people started probing into it. And they wanted to have my puja first time in my house itself. Still, people were not very sure they were doing the right thing. Even the Brahmins they called, they said this Saptasadi is a very difficult puja and something will happen to us. But after the puja they said nothing happened. We are so much better. They all felt the cool breeze. And the entire atmosphere changed. They started understanding that Sahaja Yoga is the Yuga Dharma, is the one of this Yuga, this Kali Yuga. So the Sahaja Dharma became the Dharma of this Yuga. This Yuga is very difficult, no doubt. But in difficulties only we become intense seekers. And that's what happened with all of you, that you found out that everywhere people were following whatever they were following, they were not reaching any point. Like a cocoon, they are hitting their head here and there. They got their realizations so quickly. And when they told me how they were seeking, what was happening to them, I was amazed. How this seeking was working within them and pushed them towards Sahaja Yoga. Also in the meanwhile, I must say, so many got lost into the clutches of false gurus. Despite that, today we have so many Sahaja Yogis. You are just representing your country, but there are many more in your countries. Even in India we have many more. You are just here come to represent them. So, multiple of this number, I do not know how many would be there. So many asked me how many Sahaja Yogis there are. I said, I don't know. So you don't know? I said, no. We have never kept any record. So they can't understand. I said, we have no office, no record. I have no secretary. I don't know how to type. I don't know how to write even my check. They can't understand a person like me existing in these modern times. But everything gets done somehow. Despite all my modern ignorance, everything gets absolutely done in the most perfect manner. Like
Just have some silent meditation.
peace comes the joy, the light of joy, the happiness. I wish peace for the whole world, for the whole nation. To understand, to give up all the strife, all the false battles for money and for power, all wrong ideas that they are different from each other, and come under the banner of Sahaja and enter into the kingdom of God, where they are invited with all respect and love. I wish peace to all of them, to all the countries, all the human beings, in their families, in their hearts, with their children, with all of them. Let there be peace. Let their heart emit peace, their tongue speak with peace, their eyes see nothing but peace. All this has to change. Tremendous change has to take place. The whole universe has to take a different turn. All that is hatred, hateful, ugly has to vanish, and the peace has to prevail. It is not the peace of the dead, but peace of the living. That has to come, of the body. I bless all of you to be the channels of that peace, to be beautiful channels of that peace, to be glorious channels of that peace, to be great children of your mother, who is so proud of you. May God bless you. This is a mantra for the goddess. Ya Devi Sarvabhuteshu Shanti Rupena Sarva. O goddess who resides in all creation, created, all that is created as peace. So you have to seek peace. That is your mind. We all say that mantra. You said, Ya Devi Sarvabhuteshu Shanti Rupena Samsita Namastaste 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 Namo Namah. You say it once and then they should say it twice. It's a prayer.
Ya Devi Sarvabhuteshu Shanti Rupena Samsita Namastasye 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 Namo Namah. Ya Devi Sarva Bhuteshu Shanti Rupena Samstita Namastasye 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 Namo Namah. Ya Devi Sarva Bhuteshu Shanti Rupena Samstita Namastasye 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 Namo Namah.
And then another one is Shama Rupena. This is the mantra because the peace can come only through humility and forgiveness. Shama, that's why Christ is Shama. You say that for Christ.
Ya Devi Sarva Bhuteshu Kshama Rupena Samstita. Namastasye, 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 Namo Namaha. Ya Devi Sarva Bhuteshu Kshama Rupena Samstita. Namastasye, 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 Namo Namaha. Ya Devi Sarva Bhuteshu Kshama Rupena Samstita. Namastasye, 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 Namo Namaha.
Thank you, Shri Mataji, for all your love, compassion and care. Thank you for taking your birth, teaching us and giving all humanity the opportunity to receive self-realization. Thank you for all the many blessings you bestow upon us. And thank you for giving us this opportunity to meditate collectively together. Mother, thank you again and again for every single thing you have done and still do. Jai Shri Mataji. We'll say the last of the three great mantras. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Kalki Sakshat Shri Sahasrara Swamini Moksha Pradaini Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Thank you so much for adding to our program this morning. When you're ready to finish your meditation, please bow down to Shri Mataji, raise your Kundalini and pull yourself into Bandhan. Have a wonderful day, everybody.
Rava शिक्षा